Welcome to Fellowship of the Tabletop, a brand new channel for California Middle-earth strategy battle game enthusiasts. Today we're talking about the Witch King. Let's start off with he's a spirit model, which will come in handy in roles like Angmar, but he can also work in many Mordor armies. His core values are fight 6, movement 6, shoot 4, strength 4, defense 8, courage 4, and wounds only 1. And his attack might will changes on the variabilities of the points you want to take to the battlefield, and some lists are automatic. War gear is heavy armor and sword. Special rules, Harbinger of Evil, which comes very handy when you're trying to control the board. Terror and Will of Evil. Unique abilities, Morgul Blade. Once per game, focus all attacks on one model. If it suffers at least one unsaved wound, not prevented by fate, it is instantly killed. The Crown of Morgul. Enemies within 6 inches or charging the Witch King cannot auto-pass courage tests, except via heroic resolve. Once per game, at the start of a fight phase, any model wounded by the Witch King that turn is set ablaze. Some things we can think about. Buy will first, not attack. Smart players run the Witch King cheap on attacks but heavy on will. 14 to 18 will keeps Harbinger of Evil active all game, sustains, transfix, compel, control while threatening late game kills. He's a control piece before he's a fighter. Your opponent is going to constantly think about where he might be going and what to defend. The defense 8 plus terror is board control because defense 8 means he doesn't really die easily. Even the mightiest heroes can't get over that D8. The Morgul Blade is a Kingslayer. Once per game equals 1 dead hero, if you roll good, of course. Smart first used is transfix the target, call heroic strike if needed to delete captains, banner heroes, or mid-tier threats. The Crown of Morgul wins fights before the dice roll, stopping autopass courage tests, shut down fearless plays, punish elite armies. The once per game set ablaze combo turns even 1 wound into ongoing pressure. Popular builds, Angmar, Cheap Witch King, Max Will, Control Spam, Mordor, Mid-Cost Witch King supporting heavy hitters, often low attacks, high will. That's the competitive standard. You want to think about too how in Angmar he's a spirit model, so that definitely supports your orcs as well, but Angmar is on the pancake side of good or bad. Moving on to the real threat of the Witch King, it's its magic. Compel and Transfix, these are the meta spells. Pull heroes out of positions or turn off enemy killers for a turn. You definitely want to think about corners and your terrain here because 3-ups on those is oh so sweet. Drain Courage, Backbreaking and Angmar, stack this with Harbinger and Terror to collapse entire battle lines. Enchant Blades, quietly lethal, makes the Witch King or a monster actually reliable in combat, especially if your trolls are rolling 3 1s. Black Dart, finisher spell, snipe mounts, banners, or 1 wound heroes. Instill Fear, game-winning late, clear objectives and breaking formations. Your staff is broken. It's a tech pick, especially if Gandalf's on the other side, very thematic. Deletes enemy casters when it lands. Key insight, the Witch King doesn't spam everything. Smart players cycle, transfix, compel early, then drain courage and instill Fear later. He's still a beast in combat, especially with 3 attacks. The heroic actions, we have Heroic Resolve, keeps terror pressure alive. Heroic Channeling turns key spells into game swingers, especially with another caster on the other side. Heroic Strike lets him threaten real heroes. Heroic Strength, Felled Beast turns into a wrecking ball. Heroic Challenge, niche but brutal for isolating heroes. Rarely used, but I've seen it happen. For the mounts, we got a horse for 20 points. It's pretty cheap. Felled Beast, 50 points. 12-inch plus 5 and a monstrous charge. I've seen this pretty standard in top Minas Morgul lists in my Hobbit League. It turns the Witch King into a hero hunter and forces your opponent to screen constantly, especially since it can see everything with its magic. Some things that I've seen or have thought about for army-specific awesome plays in Angmar is Drain Courage plus Harbinger plus Terror, Instill Fear to auto-clear objectives, result enemy army stops charging at all. Mordor, Witch King supports trolls, Gothmog, or elite infantry, compel models into charging traps, result you dictate every fight, as long as you roll well, of course. In monster lists, Enchant Blades plus Fell Beasts, Heroic Strength plus Monstrous Charge, deletes heroes in a single turn if you use this. Against elite armies, transfix their big heroes, Morgul Blade their backside, and it'll be deader than Frodo. Just kidding. I appreciate you coming through and listening to my video. I'm going to do more of these videos, so please like and subscribe for more content. You have a great day.